Welcome into the recap of the Cubs' very solid 2-0 victory over the Atlanta Braves in the series finale down in Atlanta, Georgia on Thursday evening. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Lakeside Bank, where every Lakeside client has their own Lakeside banker. Mine is Phil Cacciatore. You can get your own Lakeside Bank. It's about time. Wow, about time they snapped the losing streak at 4 as they get ready to fly back to Chicago and journey to the South Side on Friday to open a 3-game crosstown series against the red-hot Chicago White Sox. I'm David Kaplan. It's brought to you by our great partners at Tasty Trade. Stocks, crypto, futures, options, whatever you trade, you should always do it at tastytrade.com. Click the QR code that's on your screen for a special offer from our friends at Tasty Trade. This was a nail biter, man. Ben Brown, another outstanding start. 4 innings, 65 pitches. The Braves could do nothing with him. And the bullpen, the guys that the Cubs relied on when they signed him in the offseason, Hobie Milner, Phil Maton, they got it done. Jacob Webb got it done. And Daniel Palencia closed it down. Cubs win 2-0. All right, let's get into this. Let me take you through how they won this ball game. In the 6th inning of a 0-0 game, Matt Shaw hits into a force out on the infield, but it was set up by an error by the Atlanta shortstop, H.S. Kim. A tailor-made double play ball with a man on first and nobody out. Seiya Suzuki wraps one right to him. And as he goes to field it, it looks like he's struggling to get his hand on it. He tosses it to second, throws it over the Ozzie Albies' head into right field. Ian Happ motors to third, first and third, and then Shaw hits a ground ball to the same shortstop. And he wasn't smooth with it, but he was able to get the out at second. Shaw hustling down the line, beats the throw, run comes in. Cubs have a 1-0 lead. And then in the 8th inning, you're looking for insurance. The bullpen is throwing a magnificent game. Magnificent. And they are keeping them at bay. And guess what? Ian Happ in the 8th, way out to deep right center. I mean, Bomb City over the first section of the bleachers. 2-0 Cubs. Braves did get a man on with a hit in the 9th inning, but Daniel Palencia, 2 strikeouts in the inning. They ended on a fly ball. Ball game over. Cubs win, and they needed it, baby. That's exactly what you need to get on the plane, have a little bounce in your step, and then go to the South Side on Friday to take on a very tough White Sox team that's playing outstanding baseball. Let's roll through, give you the player of the game first. I'm going to give it to the bullpen, and I'm going to throw Ben Brown in there with it because he's usually a bullpen guy. He went 4 outstanding innings. Look, the Gallagher player of the game, I could give it to Matt Shaw. For a fielder's choice, no. Could I give it to Ian Happ for the long home run? Fine. I'm giving it to the pitching staff tonight. So the Cubs pitchers that pitched tonight, they are our Gallagher player of the game. Gallagher Insurance, since 1927, has been serving Chicago with all of their insurance needs for the business community. You can find them at ajg.com. If you look at the box score tonight, going into the game, you know it's going to be a low-scoring affair because Chris Sale's pitching on one side and Ben Brown, who's been red hot, is pitching on the other side. You just figure, can we scratch a run out? Can we find a way to score a run and see if we can steal a baseball game? And the Cubs did just that. Nico Horner an 0 for tonight, 1 for 4 for Alex Bregman. Ian Happ had a 2 for 3 night, scored 2 runs, had the RBI on his home run, and had a walk. I thought Happ was outstanding tonight. Seiya Suzuki an 0 for 4 with a K. Did have that ball that he hit that was thrown into right field by H.S. Kim. Matty Shaw, did have an RBI on the ground out, but he was an 0 for 4. They didn't get a lot going offensively. They got 6 hits in the game. Michael Bush, a 1 for 4. Miguel Amaya, a 1 for 4. PCA, a 1 for 3. He also had a walk and a stolen base as the Cubs win the ball game. The bullpen tonight, and by the way, our inside the box score, and I'm going to sleep like a baby. A, because they won. B, because these people are amazing. Brought to you by Sinus and SnoringMD.com. Folks, I don't snore. My allergies aren't a problem because I went to Sinus and SnoringMD.com. You should do the exact same thing. Sinus and SnoringMD.com. Hobie Milner, he got the win. 2 innings of 1 hit, 1 K, no walk baseball. Phil Maton, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2K baseball. Webb, 1 inning, 1 hit, 1K baseball. And Palencia, 1 inning, 1 hit, 2K baseball. And that is how you do that. When you face an ace, find a way to scratch out a run or two. Find a way to win a baseball game. And that's exactly what they did tonight. Quick look at the starting pitching. It's brought to you by our great partners at Hooters. 11 Chicago area locations, originalhooters.com. Ben Brown, second straight start, 4 innings, 1 hit, no runs, 7 Ks, 1 walk. ERA on the season now an awesome 1.60 for the Braves. Chris Sale takes the loss. He's 6-3, 6 innings, 5 hits, 1 run. It's not earned because of the error by Kim at shortstop. 8 Ks, 2 walks. His ERA, and awesome as well, 1.96. And then Reynaldo Lopez, 1 2/3 of 1 hit, 1 run. It's earned baseball. That was the home run by Ian Happ. He did have a strikeout and a walk. And then Bummer, the ex-White Sox. They got 3 ex-White Sox all pitched tonight. Bummer, 1 1/3 of 1K, no run, no hit baseball. What a good victory, man. Oh, a little bounce in my step, baby. How about you? That's right. That's right. Don't be a peacock and only be out there when the Cubs win, like my friend Joe. I called him out today on the radio, and he just texted me. I just played it back on the podcast. I deserved it. That's right. Toughen up. 162. Be built for 162. It's not for the faint of heart. You're going to have your ups and your downs. That's exactly what a 6-month baseball season is all about. Quick look at our look ahead, brought to you by Studio 41 Home Design Showroom. They did our kitchen. They could do yours. They're doing our bathroom right now. Studio41.com. Ask for the great EJ Silver. Cubs have 3 with the White Sox at Rate Field starting Friday evening. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and then 4 with the Milwaukee Brewers, where they will face Jacob Mizorowski, who is throwing the heck out of the baseball. Cubs win, baby! Yeah! Needed it, got it done. Now, get on the jet, get back to Chicago, and Friday, after a good night's sleep, wake up, grab a cup of coffee, and find a way to win a baseball game. Cubs win 2-0. Take that.